Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to my channel for another farm review. Now we're on my review farm. Let's go and have a look at the friends book and see who is up next for that review. Coming down here we see that there are two new requests, so Sugar Shack and Cindy. So let's go accept those two as well and welcome to the review farm. Now sliding on down, we've got quite a few down there at the moment, so today I'm going to choose this one here, a level 89 Shayla's farm. What do they have for me, I wonder? Will it be gorgeous, wonderful, fantastic, or in need of some work? Well, we've gone on over, so let's have a little shifty. Now as we zoom on out, we get a full view of everything. Can we have a quick look just to see the way it looks? Now there are some nice options down there. There's some potential for development. And I think there's a lot of work still to be done on this farm as well to make it a little bit better. But I like the direction they're going. Let's also have a look at the town as well. Right, good. Okay, right. Now, I like the way things are progressing here. It's not so bad indeed. Now, at the moment, it looks like this farm and this town are in development stage of the design. You can see where they've started creating something down here where you've got path pieces coming into the actual machine area. There's a little bit of decoration used in there to separate things. You've got the machines fenced in but not entirely closed, which is good. You've got the pet section over there at the back as well. Everybody's sleeping. And you've also got those machines further behind that with more hedgerows and machines encased as well. Now there would be some things that I think need to change, like this decoration just here between the actual machines kind of makes me think like what's going on here. It doesn't really balance so well, so I would probably lose that. Down here you've got this openness to all of the fencing and the hedgerows, which is very good indeed. But this back here is completely enclosed in. You've got an openness just there, closed section just there, so I think that needs to be opened. I also feel as well that maybe the green hedgerow needs that kind of like open aspect to it in different locations. Like you've got a bit of a doorway coming in there, you've got the doorway coming in there, but there's nothing in the center. So I think just losing one of the pieces from the hedgerow at the front there would create the impression you can walk into this little alcove and then action the machine. Now design wise, I like what they've done here within this section. They've started to create something, but everything seems to be very low. So level wise it's of a lower level. You've got the buildings and the statues and things there that are of a medium height, but there's nothing that really stands above it. So I'd like to see that more of a stepped fill. Now we've got the one tree down there, we've got the second tree over there. That gives a little bit of height to it in addition to the barn. And then there's another tree there, but everything else is kind of like low. So I'm hoping that they will add in some more trees or more nature within this area. Now over here, okay, it needs to be looked at as well. And I think maybe adding nature around the outside and creating some kind of pattern where you've got this kind of like boxed effect like you've got elsewhere, but the same over here. So I'd like to see the design carried on into this section. You've got this fence around the outside, you've got the openness to the different sections, and here you have just the farmland plonked down in one corner and just left there. So it needs that little bit extra there to turn it into something that is very similar to the rest of the farm design. So fencing around the outside, breaking it down into little different sections, so like specific plots of maybe 16 pieces of land, path pieces moving around them, and then maybe some decoration in there as well, so it matches what you've got over here. Same with this area here, like you've got a wonderful section of decoration down there where you're showing off your statues. I like that, but why not spread them around? Because it feels like everything is just pushed there in the back corner. Now that may be there for a reason because you're using it within the design. But I would like to see it used or incorporated more within the actual appearance itself. I think you can move some of the statues down and in, again with some of the beautiful fencing and the berry bushes. They can be incorporated into this design. Placing them in strategic locations could enhance this very nicely indeed. Now you've got this wonderful path section that comes down through this farmland, and I like those bits. It needs to be continued, so some of the path needs to come down between the actual machines and the decoration, and it needs to go through this design a little bit more. So I like the way that you've put it in. Just needs a little bit more in this front section here as well, and I also think it needs some behind as well. So we need it to come behind the house, going up to the mine, between the machines, down past the horse and the Statue of Liberty, then joining back down into this area over here, which is probably one reason why I think maybe these two machines here should be moved and maybe the deco should be gotten rid of. It needs reworking. Maybe what you could do is move the animal pens back a little bit towards where you've got the lampposts. Put them into groups of 3, create a design there, and then put the machines that you've got there in line with those other 3 at the back as well, and then have it as a stretched feature down there. That could look very nice indeed. And then with the path pieces coming on down, remove that one white fence piece there, bring the path pieces down behind the brown into the stable area, and then through the archway into your garden allotment area where you've actually got all of your trees. Now this is looking like it can be a very nice orchard down here. It's lacking some trees, so it definitely needs to have more trees added into it. Instead of just going with like just the straight lined trees, which is very pretty, I'd like to see maybe something else mixed in with it. So maybe some regular trees, maybe some other kinds of decoration. So something that would make the design look a little bit more but also in keeping with everything else you've got there. So I like the direction this is going. I just think it needs to be matched over here, copied up into the back there and spread out a little bit, using the path pieces down and around a little bit more. Now it could be money that's the issue, which sometimes happens, but I would like to see this as a development option. Same down here, we've got a lot of wonderful decoration, so why not use these pieces elsewhere within the game? Okay, you haven't opened everything up yet, but that's not a problem. We get there when we get there. But I would like to see the animal pens spread out. You've got this openness here, this like sealed in boxed area, like little alcove style, and then again everything here is just pushed together. It's kind of like the farmland. It needs that development or work. Okay, right, that's my view and opinion on this farm. Okay, do you agree or disagree? Personally, I think it needs a lot more green. It just needs a little bit more work with the path pieces. I love the direction it's going down there, and I can't wait to see how that develops. But overall, very nice design for a starting design. So keep up the good work, and I hope to see more with this one. So, Shayla's Farm, goodbye. Now, if you would like to get your farm reviewed, please make sure you do send me a request to this code, PUYYP2C2Y. I will add you to this actual friends book, and once I've reviewed you like I've done with this one, I'll come back down to your account, and then I will just remove you from this one to say that you've been removed and reviewed. Okay, that's it. Hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and do try to join me for my Farm Pass giveaways that I've been doing. And make sure you hit that subscription button so you can enter. But either way, goodbye everybody and take care.